sorted by Dylan Bauer. Emma Rude being sorted by Brennan Clark. And Hannah Winner being escorted by Jackson Shangraw. Their hands together for the 2021 Loyalsock Panthers homecoming court. The 2021 Loyalsock Panther homecoming queen and princess will be crowned at halftime.
That's it. I had to go early because of homecoming. Screaming out. Stop. Can't end the stream. Right? 20 minutes yet.
Coach Davey, is your being ready?
No, I'm outside.
Presenting the Troy Trojans, marching band.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Loyalsock Township, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, for tonight's high school football game of the week, right here on Web Weekly Live. Hello, everyone. My name is Jamie Spencer, and I'm joined by my man, Dre Lewis. Dre, so good to see you again, brother.
It's so good to see you, Jamie. Third time's a charm now.
Third time is a charm, and I'll tell you what, we got a great matchup here tonight between the home Lancers, who are kind of searching a little bit, 3-2 on the year, playing a tough schedule. They will host the 4-1 Troy Trojans. Troy is for real. They have won the last 4 games, and they got the running attack that is no joke, and looking forward to seeing our friends from the Northern Tier.
Yeah, it definitely should be a good matchup tonight, Jamie. Shout out to Troy. Their defense has been pretty remarkable this season, only giving up an average of 5.4 points a game. That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty stingy. And there's one guy that we're going to be calling out a lot tonight. That's the All-State defensive lineman, Mason Impt. This is how you spell it, I-M-B-T. I'm going to try to figure out how you pronounce that, but no, he's a real deal. Big fella up front. He is a animal.
Well, I'm excited that we get to see him, Jamie. He should have a good contest tonight with that Loyalsock offense. You know, they moved the ball pretty well. The last time we saw them was against Danville. They got a nice win, 26-21. Tough loss last week, but let's see if they can rebound tonight.
Tough one last week, a big rivalry game with the Montoursville Warriors, the Battle of the Bridge, and it was a back-and-forth contest. We did have it right here on Web Weekly. We didn't broadcast it, but I got a chance to watch it, and it was an extraordinary game. Every time those two teams tangle, Loyalsock, Montoursville, doesn't matter the records, doesn't matter who's on the field, it's always a close contest, and Montoursville did come out on top, but again, Loyalsock 3-2. I got to think that they're one of the most dangerous 3-2 teams out there, Dre.
I would agree. And, while they might have lost the game, Jamie, I think there's some positives that they can take away from it with such a good matchup. So let's see if they can apply some of that knowledge here tonight. And I'm looking forward to a good one, buddy.
I want to say it's another homecoming, so we're going to do our very best to kind of capture that. We did do, some of the honoring the courts and everything, but we'll find out at halftime who is going to be the homecoming king and queen. The cool thing about Monday night's game, which was just a couple days ago, hard to believe, but they taxied everybody around the court in the convertibles. Tonight, a little bit different, but what a gorgeous night for high school football.
Another great night, Central Pennsylvania here at Loyalsock Township. I am excited. I think the fans got their popcorn ready tonight for us.
Loyalsock, very, very dynamic on the offensive end. It all starts with our man, Davion Hill. Davion's been halved to a great, great start. He's got some really, really good linemen up front. But as you know, that guy, he can make a play. He can make somebody miss, and he is very good.
Yes, he is, Jamie. We saw him earlier in the season, and he did a great job of hitting the hole. The lineman provided some big lanes up front, north-south. He made one move, and see if he can find the end zone again tonight for the hometown heroes.
The quarterback situation in Loyalsock has been kind of questionable. We saw him the first night, looked very, very good, got banged up in that game against Danville. Bauman, the sophomore, stepping in. Not as much experience, but he held it together, played very well last week in the loss against Montoursville. The word on the street is this: G is back to practice, but still not 100%. I would say that Bauman will get the nod tonight, but we'll have to keep an eye on that, Dre.
Right. And, even with Bauman coming in, there wasn't much of a drop-off. He's able to throw the ball, Jamie, and run the offense.
He's got a great arm. I would say that G might be a little more athletic than he is. But again, the future is bright at that quarterback position. Both of those kids are just sophomores. Real quick, looking at the roster and looking at the stats, Davion Hill, he's one of the District 4 league leaders. 590 yards in 5 games, 95 carries, so that throws him right around 6.2 yards per carry. As you said, he has the potential of breaking it large, He is a hard runner, has 6 touchdowns a year. Also, another key guy that we have to look at is Ryan Glunk. That kid is a stud, just a junior. In 5 games, has 27 catches, but he is averaging close to 20 yards a catch, and he has 6 touchdowns. He is a very, very dangerous weapon.
Yeah, he's impressive. I remember him a couple weeks ago, number 13, Ryan Glunk. He goes up and gets the ball really well. He can run crisp routes, and I think he likes the ball in his hands too. So
great target, and yeah, so it should be a fun night of football. And Dre, we're going to go ahead and kick it out to a quick commercial, but when we get back, it's Loyalsock Lancers versus the Troy Trojans. Folks, don't go anywhere. This is the high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
And welcome back to Loyalsock Township as the hometown team just takes the field. As, yeah, you mentioned it, Dre. It is a little chilly tonight. I ain't going to lie. I'm straight off the golf course. I don't play a whole lot anymore. Lycoming, homecoming, give a shout out to my friends at Lyco. We had a great night, and yeah, I was like, hey, see you guys. I got to go. I got a game to call.
You know, Jamie, it feels like high school football with the weather. It feels like that first week of high school football, even though we're in week 5.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it's a nice feel to it out. And we've been fortunate enough to call 2 games this week. And I'm definitely excited, Jamie.
It's just all gravy. So again, we have Loyalsock 3-2 against Troy, who is 4-1. And again, not knocking the northern tier, but I'm serious. Word on the street, everybody's talking about it. The northern tier is legit this year. You got Troy, you also have Canton. Canton is 5-0 right now, and they're going to get a chance to tangle with Muncie, tangle with Montgomery coming up, and I think we might be doing that Montgomery game against Canton, but Troy, they played some tough competition, and they found a way to get her done with their stingy defense and a ground attack that is no joke. Talking about some of the key players for Troy, number 7, Clayton Smith, is a running back. We'll be calling his name a lot. 92 carries on the year. That's a lot for 455 yards. And then number 43, Davion Landon, also right around 90 carries per game. 90 carries on the year, 440 yards. So that's a 2-headed monster.
Another one, huh?
Yep. That we saw on Monday. Their quarterback, tough name to pronounce, Justin Kimmex. He is a very dynamic guy. He's not going to throw a lot, but he, again, does that little triple option, and Troy's kind of famous for that. So I'm anxious to see it. Good crowd here. Starting to roll in. Got a little bit of a pink out type of theme, too. Got a lot of folks in pink. The student section here at Loyalsock's always superb. Those guys, they'll bring some noise tonight.
It looks like Troy will receive the opening kickoff, Jamie.
Dre, take a look at number 50. We will be calling his name all night. That's our guy, defensive lineman. Small Division I AA schools are all over him. I was talking to Chris Massey before the game. He's the real deal. He is the real deal. So if you're Loyalsock, you might want to run away from him. We'll see. And Loyalsock is just about ready to roll. And but I'll tell you what, this will be a lot of fun. And everyone, we're going to go ahead and let the band play the National Anthem. Yeah, Dre, that was good stuff. I like that guy in the trumpet. He can play. He can play. I'm excited. I know that student section is excited. So is the band. Loyalsock looks to rebound a little bit. As you were saying earlier, this is definitely one of those games that they need to get. 3-2, they got to stay above 500 and get ready for positioning when it comes to the postseason run.
Absolutely, and we're in the month of October here already, October 1st.
Crazy.
So, the winners usually play in November, December, hoping to make a run at Hershey. And the weather is getting colder. Body's got to work a little bit harder. And I think all the kids are up for the challenge tonight, Jamie.
Dre, as you know, Loyalsock, very, very potent on the offensive end. They can play and put up points on anyone, and they will be a dangerous foe, but you got to do your job and get to the postseason first. So to start things off, Troy will receive the opening kick. Loyalsock will be kicking left to right. And it looks like we have Evan Anderson, who's going to be lining it up for the Lancers. And we're underway. Decent kick. Bobbled at the 10-yard line. And very smart. He gets on it. And, so that could have been that's, I believe, Charles Oldrock. We're going to get our money's worth with that Troy roster tonight. There's a lot of tough names.
And as we've seen, Jamie, nice job just following the ball.
That was smart. 1st and 10 for the Trojans on the year, 4-1. Tight formation to start. Backs are going to be in a power I. As going to go with a fullback give up the middle, and there is a good hit. We got a loose helmet. There's a lot going on there, Dre.
Yes, and he'll have to come off the field for one play with his helmet flying off, but there's some bodies colliding right there in the hole, Jamie.
I'll tell you what, Troy, they got some big boys up front, and they go that power I where they got so many guys in the backfield. Kind of like an old school wishbone. 2 fullbacks. This is crazy. And again, they're going to go with the option fullback up the middle, and he picks up another nice gain. He's going to be close to that first down marker.
And I know you mentioned him earlier, big number 50. It looks like they're following right behind the big guy on the offensive line. Nice run, Troy.
I like it, too, because, the quarterback, he fakes it or he gives it, and very, very, very tough to defend this option, especially if you do it well. 1st and 10 for Troy, as they're going to go with the back this time. Tailback picks up a nice chunk. Nice tackle there by the defense. And Dre, as you know, it is tough when those teams, I don't know if I have to go and get my eyes checked, but it is very difficult to pick up those numbers in those white jerseys.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Full house backfield again on 2nd down and 6. Going to go with the fullback give up the middle, has some running room, and that is number 43, Davion Landon, one of their leading rushers on the year, Dre.
And earlier you mentioned two nice running backs with a power combination. Both of those guys carry the ball a lot for Troy, and they're off to a hot start, Jamie.
Another first down. Dre, and this is kind of their MO. They just run the ball, low scoring affairs. Quarterback under center, full house, backfield again. Going to go with the tailback this time. He's tripped up right at the line of scrimmage, and he's dropped for a loss. That is number 7. Who you got there, Dre?
Will Burdett.
We called his name a bunch of times that game against Danville. Defensive end or almost like a linebacker, outside linebacker.
That was a great tackle, Jamie.
Unbelievable tackle. Shoestring. Loss of 1 on the yard. 2nd down, and we will say 11. That's a key for Loyalsock tonight. Wrapping up and making good tackles. Backs are in the eye this time. Fullback give. Davion has some running room. He's going to pick up another first down, get close to midfield. That kid, he's got good size too. Listed here in the program, 5'8", 195. He's a bowling ball.
And another first down for Troy. And something I noticed, Jamie, these number 43s for high school football players, there are some good athletes here.
They are. Monday night, we had one for Montgomery and also one for Southside. Backs are in the eye. Quarterback under center, going to go with the fullback, same play, and again, he picks up 2 or 3. Keeping them honest, not too flashy. Dre, this is the first game where we actually saw some people under center. Usually it's all that shotgun stuff, you know?
Right, everyone's adapting to college football and NCAA, so it's nice to see the quarterback under center running the offense. He's doing a good job.
Backs are in the eye on 2nd down and 8. Option, quarterback, he's going to keep it. He's got some running room. He's going to cut back, and there he goes. He has one man to meet, and that is Jerval. Jerval's going to take him down, and they're going to say it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Troy. That is the quarterback, Justice Kimmicks. Wow, what a nice job with that fake. Held it.
And it was a nice fake, Jamie. And I think the coach maybe heard you call out that play because, you said the defenders would have to keep their eyes on him.
Good effort that time by Jerval. Almost got him, and there was a fumble right at the end, but it was a little too late. So touchdown, Troy. Here comes the point after. Good hold. Good kick, and it's good. There you go, just like that, folks. We got Troy on the board for it. 8:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Troy 7, Loyalsock nothing. This is high school football game of the week on Web Weekly Live.
Hi, I'm Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, and we have a lot full of brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
High school football game of the week. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. Gave Dre a little pep talk.
Well,
as Loyalsock kind of needs a little bit of a pep talk. Troy, they're for real, Dre. I'll tell you what, they are big.
They are big. They like to follow number 50 up front. They're Division I linemen. They rode him pretty hard, and they got multiple weapons, it looks like, in the backfield for Troy. So it's nice to see the love being spread and multiple guys touching the ball. Good opening drive.
As we got just a kind of a squib kick. Interesting. Onside kick, but that was an interesting formation. Luckily, they had some of the hands teams, and that's Clarkey, the tight end, made a great catch, and that could have got ugly. I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that either, Jamie. But hey, not only that gives Loyalsock the ball almost at midfield.
Great field possession. As we do have number 9, that's Bauman. He's going to be the quarterback. He's in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Davion Hill behind his quarterback. Going to go with Hill up the middle. Bounces it to the outside. And he is going to go all the way. Holy smokes. Davion Hill. Touchdown, Loyalsock.
Wow. Oh, boy, Jamie.
Wow.
Hey, it's homecoming here for the Lancers. What a way to start the night. Davion Hill. Nice run for about 53 yards down the sideline, and we're tied already.
Here's the replay. Makes one man miss, and look at just this burst of speed. It's like he's in slow motion. Then all of a sudden he looks at this guy. He's like, nada. I'm going to go in for the touchdown. That's impressive. That's a way to rebound.
That's a great response.
Loyalsock will try for the point after. Bauman, the quarterback, is going to do the hold. Good snap, good hold. Kick is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Loyalsock answers. I think this is going to be a fun night, Dre. I ain't going to lie.
Yes, I agree. If they're going to play football like that, Jamie, it's going to be a great night.
High school football game of the week. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Jay from Alexander Kia, and Wade and I busted our butts last week and we purchased over 31 pre-owned vehicles. All our vehicles will go through a rigorous service and reconditioning inspection process so you get the best value for your dollar. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, don't forget Kia's 5-star crash rating, 5-star reliability, and an amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. What matters most to me is the commitment we make to you, our valued customers. So stop, shop, and save. Alexander Kia, 2501 Lycoming Creek Road. And hey, the only deal we can't beat is the one we don't know about.
High school football game of the week right here in the township. Loyalsock answers 7-7. We got a ball game. Good high kick. Gonna take it at the 10. Gives himself a little bit of run as he is taken down. Good coverage there by a host of Lancers.
Nice kick again from our boy Evan Anderson.
I'll tell you, he's got a good leg, and that was good hustle that time by my man, Josiah Coleman. I thought that was Josiah. Josiah is another hoopster over there at St. John Newman Regional Academy.
I love it.
1st and 10 for Troy. Troy looked pretty darn good the first time they had the football.
They did, and a bunch of run plays, so let's see if Loyalsock can stop the run here.
Backs are tight. Gerval gets the tackle, but that forward momentum, nice gain on 1st down. They do a nice job of that delayed kind of option. So the quarterback, what he's trying to do is read that defensive end. He'll stick it right in your gut. And then next thing you know, if he doesn't like it, he'll keep it. And what happened? Oh, he went all the way.
Touchdown. Yep, defenders just got to trust their teammates tonight, Jamie.
Full house backfield. Little movement up front. No flag. As they run up the right-hand side. Tough to pick up who that was. I believe that is number 7, Clayton Smith. Yes, that is his leading rusher on the year. And you can see he's got good skills as well. Good speed, good size, and just keeps those legs moving.
Yeah, I see why he's one of their impact players. Way to hit the holes, get to the outside, and lower his shoulder right there.
Another 1st down for Troy on the ground. Get to throw a pass. I don't think they're going to throw tonight. Can't gamble on high school football, but the over-under, I'm just kidding. 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Going to go with the fullback. Gerval sticks him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be no gain.
That was a big hit on 1st down. I think that's going to be the key tonight for the defender, or for Loyalsock, I'm sorry, is to, make those type of plays on 1st down.
That kid is fun to watch. It does not matter what sport he's playing, but number 28, Gerval Weeks Schuler, they call him the cyborg.
Yeah, they should call him the gamer, the stud.
Oh, he's great.
He's everything.
He is. 2nd down and 10. Full house backfield again. 2 fullbacks. Quarterback under center. Off balance to the right. Wow, good run as he's got some turf in front of him. 1st down.
He is tough to bring down one-on-one.
Clayton Smith, as we said, on the year, leading rusher. Close to, 500 yards. But, two-headed monster. And these guys really, really block well. And nice read again. Another 1st down.
It's a nice combination with number 7 and number 43.
Then you throw the quarterback in there as well. 6:41, opening quarter. Fullback up the middle. Picks up 2, maybe 3. Nice game. It's hilarious. We print these rosters and we get all excited, and then it gets a little dark up here, and also that wind came and just knocked all of my papers down, right? That's what happens.
I'm going to jot that down in my notes for next week.
2nd down and 7. Clock continues to roll at 6:08. 1st quarter, 7-7. Been all offense.
And
no
all
defense.
running. All running.
How about it? Full house backfield again. One wide receiver will go to the right. Going to go with the quarterback keeper. He'll tuck it. Great hit. No, does not wrap him up. And unfortunately, Kavanaugh had a chance to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage. He spun off of that. And again, that quarterback is pretty good.
Yes, he is. Justice.
Yeah, I'm going to let you say that name.
Justice, nice play, Justice.
Yeah, we'll just stick with Justice.
Okay.
And, you know, I tried to find some of the Troy coaching staff before the game, and just couldn't find them. Third down and short. 2 wide receivers this time. Backs are in the eye. Going to go with the fullback up the middle. Good push, and we have a penalty flag late. Interesting. There was some movement up front. Everybody's pointing at each other. I don't know if it was on the defense or the offense. Yeah. You got illegal shift, maybe. 5-yard penalty. That's a big penalty.
I thought the fullback kind of fluttered a little bit back
Kinda
there,
hitched,
just a little bit too soon. And that's a good, break for the Lancers. Now it backs them up on third down.
Well, as you know, third and short is a lot easier than third down and 6. Big play right here. Look at the size of that number 50. Left tackle. He's a big boy. And there's another 5-yard penalty as, looks like the tight end got a little too excited, Drake.
I think the pass was maybe coming his way and he was ready to go.
I don't know. It almost looked like he wanted to block the linebacker, but we'll see. Now, traditionally, this would be a passing down, but with Troy, we'll see. Third down, 11. Clock is stopped. 5:07, first quarter. Play action. Quarterback has some running lanes. He has a few guys open. And, Davion Hill! Sorry, I just tackled you. Right? That one hurts. Here comes the replay. And watch Davion just close out. Ouch!
That's how a defender is supposed to come up and make a tackle. Nice job, Davion Hill. Way to hold your ground.
That one hurt me.
Big play as it stopped them there on third down.
Is.
Let's see if those flags, come into play right here. It's 4-down territory.
It is. Fourth down. Troy will send 2 to the top. Backs are in the eye. Quarterback under center. As they're going to go with the option, right-hand side. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he is going to lean close. All depends on that spot. Ooh, that's going to be close, Trey. We're kind of at that angle where it's very, very difficult to say, but it looks like he got a generous spot.
And I'm going to wait to see what the chains do first. And
yeah, they're not even going to measure.
They are on the move.
First down. The Loyalsock Township faithful don't like that at all.
That was great effort from Justice right there on the
great.
fake. He froze that DN with a little fake pitch, it looked like, and made a nice stretch to get the first down.
First down for Troy. First and 10. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Quarterback under center, going to go with the tailback. Tailback gets into the secondary, makes a man miss, and then he's tripped up as he gets to about the 15. Another bang, 15-yard run right up the middle.
There he is, Clayton Smith, the sophomore. Boy, is he
Just
explosive.
a sophomore. Wow.
Oh. And
he's explosive, like you said. He's got he's a real deal. Troy, real deal, man. Playing with a little swagger.
And they won 4 in a row coming into tonight, so they are hot, Jamie.
3:15. Fullback give. And that's just got to wear you down. I'll tell you what, those boys are big up front, and boom, boom. And next thing you know, you got to tackle that guy. Damion's a big kid.
Yes, he is. And what I'm starting to see a little bit now is those defenders are starting to think, with that quarterback pulling the ball out, they got to stay home and contain.
No, you're good. I was just looking for my Pepsi. One wide to the bottom. One goes to the top. Backs are in the eye. Behind the quarterback. Number 9, Justice. Justice. Oh, my goodness. What was that? That was something you see on Monday Night Raw.
Number 50.
Look, that was like an arm clothesline. Wow. Wait till you see the replay on this, Dre.
Number 15, David Bourne with the hit stick, Jamie.
That was nice.
That was a big play on second down.
Maybe it looked a little worse than it was, but whatever. That was pretty impressive. But, yeah, good stick on third down. Third down and 5. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Again, 7-7. Troy doing a nice job. Again, Loyalsock's only had one play.
You're right. 30 seconds of possession time, too.
As good pursuit that time. We got number 35, and all kinds of folks were up there making the stop.
Tyler Barnes with the fill. Good job, Tyler. Chase Cy Kavanaugh provided some pressure there up front for Loyalsock. Good job. Now it's 4th down.
Cy is a football player. Clayton Smith, the quarterback, and the tailback, that time had no chance to make anything happen.
And now decision time comes for Troy. Do you go for it on 4th down? Or?
Absolutely.
Well, you're inside 20.
These guys are here to play, man. What is this? Shotgun on 4th down. As they're going to drop back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and down he goes. Turnover on downs, just what the doctor ordered.
Tyler Barnes coming in hot for the Lancers. Nice play on 4th down to keep your team in the game. Huge sack.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He's kind of lined up as an outside linebacker / cornerback, and he came in untouched. Turnover. That was a big stop for the Lancers. Hard to believe. 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. This will be Loyalsock's second play of the game. Davion Hill took it to the house first time he touched the ball. 4 wides, 1st and 10. Gonna go with Hill. Davion, not much going on that time. Picks up 2. They really spread it out. It's just a contrast in style. You know what I mean?
I agree. And there we see number 50 for Troy. Close that hole up there pretty fast.
How would you like to block that kid? That's not fair. 50, as we said, imped. He's getting all kinds of looks from all kinds of big-time programs. Hill on 2nd down will spin as he gets close to that 1st down. It looks like he's going to be 2 yards short. Good surge up the middle.
And with the clock ticking, Jamie, I think that play right there will be our last one of the first quarter.
Yeah, it looks like Bauman, and, that's pretty smart. Let's go talk about it. Loyalsock's only had 3 plays. That's hard to believe. So that's the end of the first quarter. An entertaining first quarter. The score, Loyalsock 7, Troy 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after these messages. High school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live.
FastMaz Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done. Improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMaz.
High school football game of the week right here in the township. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. Dre, I totally agree with you. It's unreal. It's tied 7-7, and Loyalsock's had the ball for 3 plays, maybe a minute. And, Troy run. There you go.
Yeah, Loyalsock's defense, great job in the first quarter to keep your team in the game. They've been on the field a lot, and let's see if the offense can get some points to back up their defense here, Jamie.
3rd down in short, 3rd and 1. As that's a hard count. It looks like they kind of jumped off sides. They're going to go with Davion. Davion gets the 1st down. He's tackled. That's that number 50. I'll tell you, he's good. It's going to be tough, and I don't want to mispronounce his last name, so we'll just kind of give him his first name, Mason, because he's a big guy. And so are you, Dre, but I would be afraid of there's kind of a stop in the clock, and it looks like officials time out there just to move the chains. 1st down. Some confusion. And special thanks to all of you guys listening on your phone, on your tablet, or watching TV. I shared with you a photo last week how my little son Jensen was watching while he was eating ice cream.
Yeah, he looked pretty comfortable in that recliner.
He did. I think Mom. So it looks like they're trying to get the play clock, or I'm sorry, the official time to 11:58. There we go. 1st and 10, Dre.
And 3 straight plays for Loyalsock. Let's see if they keep the ball on the ground.
4 wide. Bauman is going to keep it. Good play fake. Has some running room. Going to get the first down, and wisely goes out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Nice pickup for that kid.
It's tough to believe that, he's a sophomore in the backup quarterback, Jamie. He looks nice and comfortable out there, and it helps when they got some linemen like that who can create some holes up front. Nice job, Loyalsock.
Great play fake. Nathan Bauman, 6 foot, 190, sophomore. Good athlete. Plays a number of sports, as most of these kids do. Might be checking up, something here different. I'm going to go with Davion, and he runs right into the big number 50, and yeah, good luck. That kid is a football player.
Yes, he is, and it's only in the second quarter, but we'll be seeing a lot of number 50, Mason. Big guy up front for Troy. He's doing a heck of a job so far.
The tough thing is, as you can see, now he's lined up right across from the center. So he's been at defensive end. He's been at the nose tackle position, and, man, he's a load. Clarkey that time picked him up. Davion, what a stutter step, gets to the outside, still on his feet, knocks somebody over. There might have been a fumble on the play. No official word, as we'll see what the call is. I don't know if, oh, it is. Fumble. I thought that Davion tried to reach for that additional yard. We'll see it here on the replay. But what a cut right there, as stiff-armed, and right there he lost it. Yep, that's a good call. Troy will take over. Shucks.
That's a tough break for the Lancers right there. Physical run, but just got to protect the ball. Good job on Troy to close in on the play.
First big turnover and kind of a momentum shift. 1st down and 10. Troy will take over. Ball's going to be spotted at that 27-yard line. 11:02 left to go in the second quarter.
So that defense been doing a good job tonight. Let's see if they can step up here again early in the second quarter for Loyalsock.
As you know, the coaching staff kind of had a couple of questions, and hearing some boos. I don't know, I must have missed it. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Quarterback keeper. Nice cut to the outside. Jerval is going to wrestle him down. No, he's still on his feet, and that time he is just teed up on. Wow, that kid refuses to go down, Dre.
He wanted not 10 yards, not 15. He wanted 20.
Great play fake, and as you can see, there was people in their purple uniforms. They were just kind of the maroon. They had no idea who had the ball. Neither did the announcers.
Oh, Justice did a great job on that. Faking to his fullback in, making some moves.
1st down and 10. Moving the ball as now we got a little more conversation between the Stripes and now the opposing coach. As I don't know what's going on, Dre. That's interesting.
I'm not sure. I see a guy getting stretched far on the sideline, but I'm not sure what that would have to do with the game on the field.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we'll learn something new again tonight, Jamie.
We learn something new every week, Dre. Quarterback under center. Going to go with the fullback give right up the middle. That is number 43, Damian Landon. They go to him quite a bit as they're just trying to keep Loyalsock on their toes. Great ball handling by that quarterback. He runs that option very well, Dre.
Yes, he does. And those defenders, they're thinking now on Loyalsock about containing their zone.
Second down and 6. Going to pitch it this time, as there's a flag on the play. It will be enough for the first down, but let's see what the flag is. It's Smith again. But again, let's see what the flag is. We got a hold against the Trojans. That's going to back them up, negate the first down.
Now, I know it's still early, but some of those flags for Troy coming in now, that stopped their drive down at the end of the first quarter. So something to note. Those guys got to play just a little bit better.
So that was interesting. They kind of did it from the spot of the foul, and actually the spot of the foul was way back there, Dre. And so it's going to be second down, and we will call it 8. With 10 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. 2 wide receivers will come closest to us. Going to go with the fullback give, as it's tough to pick up who's carrying that ball. That is Davion Landon. Here is Davion.
Davion is a senior, Jamie.
Okay, good. But big Clayton Smith, their tailback, is just a junior. Troy's had a nice run over the last couple of years with some very talented athletes.
Now another big play on third down for Loyalsock's defense right here.
Tight formation, as they're going to go with the fullback give up the middle. Picks up a nice gain, but he's going to be short of that first down. It's going to bring up a fourth down, and Dre, we will call it 4 right around midfield.
Decision time for Troy.
Yeah, Troy's going to go for it. I'll tell you, the first time they kicked the ball, it was kind of like a huddle pooch kick. It was interesting. Didn't get it. And it looks like we got all kinds of people running around, and it is a punt. Interesting. Going to be angled out of bounds as good kick. The official finally stops at the 15-yard line. Loyalsock is going to take over 1st and 10 on the 15. That was interesting. I thought they were going to go for it. I almost thought they were going to go for it.
Right. That the first punt of the night. And we saw on Monday, Southside line up for the punt, and their kicker ran it for 30 yards.
So we'll see if Davion can redeem himself a little bit. Good
Absolutely.
hard run, and he's a bulldog, and he tried to make something extra happen, but as you said, Dre, just hold on to the ball.
Ball security.
Yep.
Ball security. Ball security.
Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Quarterback, keeper, and it looks like we got Glunk running a play. That's beautiful. That was number 13, Ryan Glunk, who is normally a wide receiver, but they put him in kind of that wildcat, Dre, and good way to get him the ball.
Absolutely. I like it. We saw him before, and he's a player that needs the ball in his hands. He's very explosive, and as we just saw him in the wildcat. Nice play, Ryan.
First down. Ryan played very well 2 weeks ago against Danville, had a career night. Davion Hill gets the give, and he's going to hold on to it. Picks up a nice 8 yards on first down. Did a better job kind of holding on to that football.
Yes, he did. Lancers on the move, Jamie. Second and about 2.
So this week, yes, it's starting to get a little chilly, but brace yourself. It's going to get a lot colder as the season moves on. Second down, short. Hill. Stutter steps. I'll tell you, that big number 50 just kind of pancaked him there.
Yes, he did. And now, while that wasn't one of those explosive plays we've seen, that was a nice positive play. Get the first down, get the chains moving. Execution. Good job, Lancers.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And again, Davion's doing a much better job. Just keep it simple. 1st and 10, ball is at the 40. Going to go with Hill again, and wow. Wow.
There's Mason.
Mason. He's good. And look at this. Helping him up. That's beautiful. At the end of the game, I'm just going to, go up, shake his hand, and just ask him to pronounce his last name.
And
loss of 1.
Yeah, Jamie, he's a big kid, and since they, like you pointed out, they switched him to nose tackle.
Now he's just beating people up.
You know, the center's got to hike it and get ready to block him.
Yeah, that can't be fun. That time they triple team him, and he still gets through. Good defense. Clarkey was the intended receiver, but great play there by the Trojans.
There's number 43, Damian Landon again. He's playing a heck of a football game on both sides of the field.
Playing a little defense. Dre, I'm not kidding. I zoomed in right there on Mason. 3 Lancers trying to block him, and he still got through. 3rd down and 11. 7:08 left to go here in the second quarter. Bauman's in the gun. Nas Smith goes in motion. Good snap. Going to set up the screen. Has some running room. Here comes Davion Hill. Davion cuts across. Has a couple guys to beat. And he is going to stay on his feet. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Great play, Jamie, but I see one thing on the field.
Oh, no.
And it's yellow.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't see that. That was kind of thrown at the last minute.
And it was a great play call because Troy has been getting a lot of push up front, and they sold those defensive linemen. And Davion Hill had a lot of space to run with.
So they're going to call the old ineligible receiver downfield here, as Coach Van Fleet is just going to have to be livid. But I don't know how they're going to judge this, and that's what kind of the confusion out on the field is, because what do you do at the end of the play or the spot of the foul? I don't know. You're going to learn something right here, Dre.
I was going to say, this is our learning moment right here for the night, Jamie. Tough break for Loyalsock right there. I know it's obvious, but every possession is going to matter. With Troy and their dominance running the ball.
That's tough. That's tough.
Every possession.
Yep, and obviously I know it's a rule, but when you have those screen plays, it's very, very difficult to keep those linemen in tight like they're supposed to.
Because they want to do their job, you know.
And they did their job.
Yes, they did.
3rd down and 16, 5-yard penalty. Will negate the huge gain. As Bauman has some time, he's going to throw it up in the air. As Glunk is double teamed, and man, I'll tell you what, there was nowhere to go.
2 defenders on him. Nice ball up in the air, gave him a chance to go get it. Just a tough break.
Great coverage, and obviously they did their homework. I mean, there was no way, you know, everybody's kind of saying, you know, hey, it could have been pass interference, but nope, that's just good defense.
Now we'll see our second punt of the game. You know, we saw 14 points early in the 4th quarter, and since then things have kind of toned down a little bit.
A little stagnant. And again, the biggest punter in District 4, Clarkey, gets one underway. Ball's taken on the up, and wow, he has some room. Nas Smith is going to run him out of bounds. As there's a late flag, they're going to call that a late hit. So after the impressive return, ball's at the 35-yard line. Guess what? That's going to get them closer to the 15, 20-yard line.
And what a decision from number 8 to watch the ball
good,
bounce.
That was good. Get it. Jaden Renzo. You know what? I know his dad.
Yeah, that was a great play for the senior.
That was an impressive play.
Hey, he saw that sideline and said, I might as well get this ball and try to get some yards.
So again, to make it worse, there's a personal foul, late hit, going to march it all the way down to the 19-yard line where Troy will take over 1st and 10. 6:34 left to go here in the first half. Renzo will go to the top. Got a Trojan coming closest to us. Backs are in the eye. As it looks like Loyalsock's going to have to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them as well, Dre. With the score, 7-7. This is the high school football game of the week on Web Weekly Live.
you looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
Yeah, welcome back. The Township, LT. I still call it Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I don't know about you. Good time out there by the Lancers. Got to regroup a little bit just because they didn't have the right personnel out on the field. 1st and 10 for the Trojans, who have looked very impressive, and this is their type of game. Low scoring, control the ball, see what happens. 1st and 10. As luckily the Trojan tripped up himself.
He was tripped up by the turf, Jamie.
Turf monster.
And something to highlight here, we mentioned earlier that Troy only gives up 5.4 points a game. So
now again, some of these games, lopsided wins, 40-0 and everything, but still, that's pretty impressive, no matter who you play.
On a confidence level, too, you know, for an offense, if you score a touchdown, you believe in your defense that much.
Going to go with the fullback give up the middle. That's Davion Landon. Davion Landon gets a nice gain. As also, you look at the Trojan bench, the sideline. Not a whole lot of kids in white, and that's what's just beautiful about this small school, high school football. It's just awesome.
It takes a lot of trust to believe in the man right next to you, and I think those guys believe in each other. It's good to see.
3rd down and short. 3rd and 2, 5:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Backs are in the eye. Going to go with the fullback give up the middle, and he gets a nice surge. It's going to be close. All depends on that spot. You got to think Troy's going to go for it regardless.
Absolutely. But what a great stop by that front for the Loyalsock Lancers up there to keep them in the drive. Now it's 4th down and short. Let's see what Loyalsock can do.
Troy's going to take their time. Coach going to signal in the play. As I look for Troy to give them a hard count. See if Loyalsock will hold serve. Here it is, Dre. 4th and short. And it looked like somebody jumped early, and we do have false start. 5-yard penalty. That was interesting, too. They wanted to sweep it wide.
Right, and I think we saw that play maybe once, but for the 2nd time now, a flag on 3rd down, on 4th down for Troy. Which they're
going to go with a field goal.
If you see, Jamie, they're sending out the field goal team now.
Like it.
So,
well, that's the quarterback, Justice. He's going to line it up, kick it from the 20. I believe that would be, if I did the math correct, a 30-yard field goal, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
And this is cool. Good snap. Good kick. Kick is up. And the kick is good. In high school, they should give him 5 points for that.
No,
I'm just going to go out.
Nice kick.
That was a great kick. So Troy retakes the lead, 10-7. This is the high school football game of the week right here on the Web Weekly Live.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
And welcome back, high school football game of the week, right here on Web Weekly. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. And Dre, as we said, should be giving those kids 5 points. But regardless, it's a field goal, so the score is 10-7. You made a great point, man. And I'll tell you what, this is your 3rd game. You're getting a lot better. You made a great point and said, hey, look, plenty of time right here. Here comes this weird purple gun. Oh, they can't do that. It's a 5-yard penalty. Dre, this is weird.
Yeah.
Purple gun. Looks like they were going to go with the onside kick again, but he missed it.
Now here again, these mistakes are going to result in Loyalsock getting better field position.
Absolutely.
And with only 4 minutes and 38 seconds left, I can't imagine the Lancers are in too much of a rush, as they will receive the ball in the second half.
So now they're going to move them to the left hash. And that was interesting. Loyalsock, they've got to be on their toes as well. Those guys up front, those 5 guys up front, they're very, very important. We'll see if they kick it deep as they kind of squib it. And it's going to go out of bounds. But interesting, they do a lot of different things when they're kicking that ball off, Dre. I've never seen anything like it.
I haven't either. I'm curious if that's what they normally do, or do they want to just keep the ball out of Loyalsock's playmakers' hands?
So now there's some confusion. It looks like Coach Van Fleet is talking to the officiating crew. Wants to know, hey, what are my options? Because you got to think he does have some options.
Right, and I'm curious because we've learned earlier, that some of the teams have the option to re-kick the ball, but I don't know I don't know if it would be called a false start on the kickoff team, but they had 2 penalties.
You got it. You got it.
So they're probably not allowed to kick it again.
Yeah, no, actually, I think they could have made him kick it again, but Coach Van Fleet was okay. Hey, the ball went out of bounds at the 38. It's a 5-yard penalty, so first and 10. Good call. First and 10. Going to go with Davion Hill. Davion hit hard. Bunch of guys in on the play. That's our number 43, Damian Landon. He is everywhere. Fullback and also a linebacker. Short game.
And you see where Loyalsock ran the ball that time, Jamie. They move.
We'll now look at him. Yes.
Okay.
Big number 50.
This is like a chess match out here tonight.
Our boy Mason, and that's hard.
So now they just switch Davion to the left side.
Play action. Bauman going to roll out. Has a man open. That's Glunk. Nice tackle. He's going to be short of the first down. Great tackle that time by the running back, Clayton Smith. Again, a lot of these guys have to play both ways, but number 7, he's a football player too.
Then everyone, shout out to Bauman right there. What a nice roll left, throw back right. Nice throw and catch to his boy Ryan Glunk, number 13.
3rd down and 3. Bauman going to give it to Hill. Hill picks up the first down. It's going to get in the secondary, knocked down inside the 39 as the clock stops to move the chains. 3:34 left to go here in the second quarter.
The Lancers are looking confident. They're moving the ball downfield. There's no rush right here, Jamie.
Jerval and Glunk will go to the top. Bauman again is in the gun. Davion is with him. High snap, going to give it to Hill. Hill kicks it to the outside, spin move, on his feet. Got a late penalty flag. I don't know what that was all about, but I guess we'll see. Nice game, but definitely going to come back because of a hold. I didn't see it. We'll see if we can pick it up on the replay. Yeah, that was strange. Holding against Loyalsock. And that's going to move them back a little bit. 3:19 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Lancers trail 10-7. But yeah, I didn't see that.
I didn't see a hold there either because it looked like there were 6 Troy defenders surrounding Davion. But there was a hold somewhere.
And you don't like it because he threw it as he was right in front of the Troy bench. Quarterback draw. And it looked like that was Glunk. He gets in there and he just goes. And I like that. I like that little wrinkle that they've been adding there. They put Glunk in that wildcat and he's just going to run.
I like it too because they got to get him the ball somehow,
Absolutely.
some way. He's another dynamic player for the Lancers.
Second down and 9. He's going to keep it again. Tries to get to the outside, stutter steps, and still on his feet. He's going to cut back, and man, good defense. People coming everywhere. Good pursuit by the Troy Trojans.
Smart defense because they realized that Glunk was quarterback again, and for the 2 plays he's been a quarterback earlier, they ran the ball. So good IQ football from Troy.
3rd down in 6, 2:32 in counting. Bauman from the gun. Going to go with Davion. As we got a little bit of movement here and there. Clock stops. We'll see. They're kind of pointing at Loyalsock. Maybe that...
The only thing I can think of is if the line wasn't set.
False start. No official word quite yet. Well, it looks like they just pointed to Glunk. There's no flag.
So they waved it off.
So I think Glunk, he was putting some gloves on, and that's a big no-no. So they told him, hey, just kind of like if you're missing your helmet. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Now there's a late substitution.
That's a tough break for Loyalsock because that was a nice 15-yard gain.
3rd down in 6. Hill gets into the secondary again, picks up the 1st down.
Chains are moving, and this is now where Loyalsock can kind of slow the pace down here with 2 minutes left in the first half. Most important thing here is to get some points on the scoreboard.
I agree. So they'll wind the clock. 2 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Going to go with Hill again. He's going to run, and he is marked down. We'll see if Loyalsock maybe takes a timeout. 150 in counting. No gain, maybe even a loss of 1. And no hurry.
Now this is where mental toughness kicks in. A minute and a half left roughly here in the second quarter. You got to push through.
Going to go with the quarterback keeper, and he is going to be roughed up. Maybe gains 2, 3, 120 in counting. And I think got a timeout. We must have an injured player.
Timeout here.
Yep. Tough to see who's injured down there on the field. It's right in front of the Lancer bench. And Nick, we'll take a quick timeout as well. This is the high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
Now, welcome back. Dre, we got to give some love as they still attend to the injured Loyalsock player. Got to give some love to Biters. Again, Dre, we say this every week. They have everything, man. If you just get up on the road, go up the pike, you're going to see them on the right-hand side. Actually, tell them that Dre sent you. Try that this week. They got furniture, mattresses, appliances, and, you know, the flooring, and they got it all, Dre. Special thanks to Biters, a great sponsor of Web Weekly Live. 3rd down in 10, 1:14. There goes the clock. It's going to go play fake, and it's a high throw to Glunk. Incomplete pass. That will stop the clock, brings up a 4th down. Just the timing off a little bit, Dre.
Tough. Head on 3rd down right there.
I like it. Get your playmaker at the ball.
But the clock stops now with that on 4th down.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to give Troy too much time.
Well, the good thing is that Troy primarily a running team, so we'll see. Bauman in the gun, going to go for it here on 4th down. Drops back, going to throw it. Glunk has it, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down. And that is, geez, you got to run your pattern, guys. Ouch. Turnover on downs. Dre, that's they wasn't good. You got to run a 10-yard pattern. I mean, I know you're going to try to make some guys miss, but at the same time, just wasn't there.
Tough play there, especially after the drop on 3rd down. But, hey, they're still in the game, only down by 3 with a minute left to go in the half. They're going to get the ball back there, too, so not bad to force it too much.
Just have to play solid right here. We'll see what happens. Troy with 1:01 left to go here in the second quarter. Backs are in the eye. Going to pitch it as they got some running. Oh man, he has some running room, and he gets into the secondary. One man to meet, and Nas knocks him out of bounds at the 40. Not what you wanted on 1st down.
There he is, Clayton Smith. That kid is dynamic, fast, and he got a lot of room to work with. His teammate did a good job of blocking downfield, and they crossed midfield, Jamie.
A couple of missed tackles. There was also some very poor pursuits, and next thing you know, they're knocking on the door here almost.
Well, there's no room to take plays off, that's for sure.
Ooh. 51 seconds left. Tight formation this time. Backs are in the eye. Going to go with the fullback give up the middle. He picks up 5, maybe 6. As the clock will continue to roll, we got 42 seconds left, Dre. They're in no hurry either.
It doesn't seem it. With 35 seconds left to go, they still got 3 timeouts.
Another thing, they got a kid who can kick the field goals, but I think they still need to get quite a few yards. 25 seconds and counting. Wide receiver in motion, going to go with a delayed draw shotgun, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Now we see the timeouts, yeah.
We're going to take a timeout as well. This is the high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
High school football game of the week. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. Dre, we got 15 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Troy took a timeout to talk about it. Now, obviously, they're out of field goal range, but I don't know. I was just tickled pink when the kid kicked one.
And that was their quarterback, right?
Yeah. He's the real deal. Traditionally, Troy likes to run that football. We haven't seen him thrown a whole heck of a lot, as they're going to send somebody in motion. Going to pitch it, as they're going to throw it back to the quarterback, and he is wide open, makes the catch. Great play. Wow, Clayton Smith to justice, picks up the 1st down, as it looks like we do have a penalty flag.
And believe it or not, I was going to say, Jamie, throughout these 3 weeks, we haven't really seen a trick play yet. Be surprised if we see something. And
I will say one thing that we've seen is that call right there, an illegal, lineman downfield. And it's just like unreal, man. That's too bad. And I think it was just because it was a passing play, if you know what I mean. If it would have been a run play, you would have been fine, but then
Well, that's a huge flag for Loyalsock because it knocks Troy out of field goal range, and they're still only down by 3, so.
7 seconds left. All that excitement. 3rd down and 11, but that really doesn't matter much. Backs are in the eye. And it looks like we have another penalty, and who knows what's going on, Dre. I thought our rhythm was much better tonight than it was Monday night, and now all of a sudden we're getting all these penalties and breaking it up.
I didn't want to jinx us yet early in the game, but 2 flags in the first quarter was nice.
So looks like we have false start. I don't, that's weird. That's usually against the defense, but who knows? I'm up here just kind of shivering. 7 seconds left to go. Might be the last play. We'll see. 3rd down and 16. Halftime. We got homecoming and also Dr. Chris Massey of the Williamsport Sun-Gazette going to come up, talk to us a little bit. Going to pitch it. Gets some nice runs. Kavanaugh, I believe, knocks him out of bounds with 1 second left.
I think their coach was on the official side the whole time. As soon as this play ends, give me a timeout, and I think they got it.
Well, not even a timeout. It looks like he got out of bounds, right? Unreal. So it's 4th and 3, as it looks like finally they get a timeout, and man, that just makes that win cold. We'll take a timeout as well. High school football, game of the week. Don't go anywhere, folks.
FastMass Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done. Improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMass.
Back here at the township, Loyalsock Township. Jamie Spencer, Dre Lewis. 1 second, Dre. 1 second left to go here in the second quarter. And I'll tell you, it's been a long second.
It's been a long 15 seconds, Jamie. That was about 20 minutes ago before the end of the half. And
crazy. So here we go. We got 4th and 2. 1 second. Ball is at the 39-yard line.
I wonder if we see another trick play.
Going to go with the fullback give? No, play action, and I'll tell you, he does have some running room as he's going to go down. That will end the first half, but he is pretty good with that ball control.
Yes, he is. That looks like it should conclude the first half.
No, we got a penalty.
Another one, Jamie.
Geez, they are rolling. Holding
on the offense.
Against that, they're going to decline it, and they're going to go into the locker room for halftime. So at the half, Troy on top. Troy has 10. Loyalsock has 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be right back to check out a little bit of homecoming and also Dr. Chris Massey. And then I think, Dre, you're going to go get a hot dog.
I am.
High school football game of the week.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
King Kong is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink. King Kong is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink. King Kong.
Oh man, great energy. King Kong energy
the best drink you can drink.
If you want the energy, King Kong energy drink is the one you're gonna have to choose.
Is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink.
King Kong with Big Snoop Deal Double G.
King Kongin. Look at this. Family just got a whole order of King Kongin, like 5 or 6 cases. My mom loves it. My dad loves it. The whole family, all ages. King Kongin energy drink keeps you going all day.
Five. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
long drive, singing aloud in music. After high school, he completed a joint course at Wilson University for nursing. Campus be escorted by Jackson Sandrock, who's on the player. And one last time, 2021 homecoming one. Our 2021 runner-up homecoming princess is Emma Ruth. And now for our 2021 homecoming queen. The 2021 Loyalsock Township High School homecoming queen is Mia Fox. Congratulations, Mia.
Take a break, and then you guys can set up.
Excellent.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Yeah, welcome back. High school football game of the week is, Dr. Fauci will be proud. Halftime here in the township, and I'm so glad to, as you put on your headset.
There we go.
All right. Chris Massey, Dr. Chris Massey, Williamsport Sun Gazette. Always great to have you here at halftime. Kind of an interesting game, you know, that first quarter. Dre and I, we were sitting up here like, wow, this is going to be fun. Then it was almost like a buzzkill. But at the same time, hey, this has got to be a type of ball game that Troy kind of wanted. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. They're controlling the clock. This is exactly what they want to do. It's one way to slow down a explosive offense, keep them off the field. And Davion Hill, he broke that 52-yard touchdown on their first play of the game. But other than that, they, you know, even when Sock's been able to move the ball, the drives have bogged down. And yeah, Troy's got them right where they want them. If Sock doesn't score on this first possession of the third quarter, I think they're in trouble because Troy's just running. I mean, Troy has 270 rushing yards right now, so
Crazy.
Sock's kind of lucky they're only down 10-7 right now.
I agree, and I would say that, Chris, Troy, again, not knocking the northern tier or anything like that, but I was impressed at their skilled position guys. Their quarterback is good. He is so good doing the belly option.
Yep.
Really good ball control, very good fundamentals, and then their running backs are legit. And I think, Loyalsock, they're going to have their hands full.
Yeah, I mean, Troy's physical. I always call them the South Williamsport of the NTL because they're going to run the ball at will on you until you prove that you can stop them. And they're big, they're physical, they're tough, and all that's shining through right now. Like you said, it's a three-headed monster in that backfield, and they suck you in with Landon at fullback.
Yep.
And that sets up that option, that belly option play with Chimix at quarterback and Smith as a burner on the outside. So they've got it all working right now. And, Mason, we'll call him Mason because I guess we were pronouncing the last name wrong. I call him Imp, but I guess that's wrong. But that dude is a beast up front.
He's legit. He's legit. And that's the beautiful thing about, maybe there are some folks up in Troy listening because I had not one, not two, three people came up to me and said, you have to pronounce it Oons. And it's very difficult to say, so we're just going to keep rolling.
Keep calling him Mason.
Yeah.
But that kid's good.
He is very, very good. Hey, do tell, what does Loyalsock need to do? Like you said, they get the ball out of here in the second half. Yeah. They got to put some points on the board.
They do. They got to finish drives. They're just killing themselves. They, we have the Hill touchdown.
Yep.
The second drive, there's a fumble. They're moving the ball at will again. They fumble inside the 30-yard line. The next time they get it, a 60-yard completion to Davion down to the 1-yard line gets wiped out by an ineligible receiver. They bogged down at the 25 on their last drive. So they're moving the ball well at times, especially with Davion on the ground, who has 116 yards.
At the half.
They just got to finish. They're not finishing right now. And, I don't know if they're having a hangover from last week against Montoursville, but yeah, I mean, they're in a dogfight right now. So they're going to really have to pick it up. And defense has to step it up. They've just got to find a way to make them, get them into third and long situations, put them in the situations they're not comfortable being in, and try to get them to throw the ball.
I'll tell you what, it's chilly. I'm out
here. It is. I'm cold.
I
wish I would have worn a coat.
Me too. Probably next week we'll make that change. Hey, what else, real quick? We got about 30 seconds left, bud. But what else you got going on locally? I know that you talk with your comrades and everybody that's doing some games, but you got any updates for us?
Yeah, Jersey Shore's up 21-0 at Shamokin at the half, so they keep rolling. Montoursville's struggling. They're playing good defense, but they're down 7-0 midway through the third at Danville. And Williamsport's getting some explosive plays, but struggling on defense, and they're down 27-14 to Dallas at halftime. And this isn't a shocker to me. It is to Mitch Rupert, who picked Southern Columbia. I told him earlier in the week Wyomissing's going to beat Southern. They're up 31-14 right now.
Yeah,
that's why Dr. Massey always destroyed Mitch in the picks before he tucked tail and ran and left.
Now he's in Wilkes-Barre.
Exactly. He's scared.
He is scared. But I'll tell you what, double dipping this week, ain't going to lie to you, that game on Monday was spectacular.
That was great. That was fun.
Both teams played well. It was back and forth, and I'll tell you what, kudos to both squads. I can't say enough about Christian Jiggs and what he's done, just kind of bringing some energy to that football team over there at Montgomery.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun on Monday night, and here we are on Friday. Similar, it's back and forth. It should be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight, and it could come down to a turnover. But right now it's all about who's winning that battle in the trenches, and right now Troy's got that edge right now, and that's why they're up 10-7.
So again, Chris Massey, you do a great job there at the Williamsport Sunday.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys coming up at halftime. Next week, definitely, I'm going to bring a parka. But always good to see you at the half here, and appreciate you stopping on by. Thanks.
Yeah,
man.
my pleasure. Anytime.
High school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live.
King Kong is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink. King Kong is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink. King Kong.
Oh man, great energy. King Kong Energy
the best drink you
with
can
the big
drink.
boys.
It is
If you
the
want
best
the energy,
drink you can drink.
King Kong Energy.
King
drink is the one you're going to have to choose.
Is the best drink you can drink. It is the best drink you can drink.
King Kongin with Big Snoop D-O-double G.
King Kongin. Look at this. Family just got a whole order of King Kongin, like 5 or 6 cases. My mom loves it. My dad loves it. The whole family, all ages. King Kongin energy drink keeps you going all day.
Now, welcome back. High school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. As we're just getting ready. Welcome back. You made me a little nervous.
I got busy talking with Doc down there. I forgot where I was at for a second.
It's okay. It's okay. Doc made some great points. Unreal. We don't usually keep, we have enough troubles as it is, but we don't keep stats or whatever. Davion's got 115 yards in the first half. Troy as a team is right around 250 yards rushing. That's just insane. So you got to look at it both ways. Loyalsock, yeah, okay. They got to be feeling pretty good if they're only down by 3 points, Drake.
Yes, and they're getting the ball back here to start the second half, so it's nice. They had some positive takeaways from the first half, so I bet Coach Van Fleet got those guys making adjustments at halftime, and they'll be ready to go here for these next 24 minutes.
Big possession right here, Drake, as it's going to be a short squib kick taken at the 30-yard line, maybe gets it to about the 33, where Loyalsock will take over. 1st and 10. It's chilly, man.
It got cold. I went to get some hot chocolate. Didn't have my wallet in my pocket. So no hot chocolate, Jamie, or no hot dog competition.
You should have said something to me. That's great.
But, hey, I learned something for next week. Have your wallet when you go to the concession stand.
Write down that lyric. That was a good lyric right there. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. As, man, penalty. Looks like it was some movement. No, they're kind of pointing at Troy.
Neutral zone infraction.
Could have been.
I think when that guy went in motion, one of those defensive linemen thought the ball was being hiked and jumped across that lane, I guess you could say, to cause the neutral zone infraction.
Loyalsock will take it. 1st and 5. As they're going to go with the jet sweep. Glunk going to try to get to the sideline. Makes a man miss and gets to about the 50-yard line. So nice pickup. Maybe 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice gain there, Jamie, and Loyalsock didn't waste any time getting the ball into Glunk's hands to start the second half.
4 wide receivers here on 1st and 10. Going to go with Davion Hill. Davion stripped, fumble, and it looks like Bauman, the quarterback, falls on it as Hill is a little shaken up. Hopefully he'll be okay.
That whole collapse there pretty fast.
Quick.
And Loyalsock's going up-tempo with their offense, it looks like, and, well, previously, I should say, prior to this play, and Troy did a great job of just closing that gap.
Bauman from the gun. Good snap, play action. Going to throw it to the outside. Nas Smith, again, a little too high. Similar play they tried to run with Ryan Glunk in the first half, but similar situation.
Yep, and one thing on that play, it can be a little tricky because if that ball goes behind the receiver, that's a live ball.
Good point. That's a lateral. As that Troy defense is moving around, does a nice job and skips it. Intended for Brennan Clark. It's going to be incomplete, and that brings up a punting situation for the Lancers. Can't get anything going in the air.
No, and if you're Troy right there, that's huge to get a nice 3 and out to start the half. Now, Loyalsock's defense is going to have to step up here coming up.
Brennan Clark is going to, as we had a quite a few movement. Now, I would say that Troy jumped first and caused
neutral zone infraction again.
Yep.
Now, although they did jump off sides, Loyalsock still is about 4th and 6. So it didn't grant them the first down, but it allows them to pin Troy deeper into their territory.
They're still going to punt as Clark angles it. Good kick. Taken by Renzo. Man, I'll tell you what, this Renzo is an athlete as well.
He sees the ball and he likes to go get the ball. Well, we haven't called his name much on offense tonight, so for him to take advantage of special teams, you know.
Well, it can't be fun being a wide receiver for Troy.
No, not with Justin, Clayton, and Davion back there. Those three together have controlled the offense, Jamie.
So 1st and 10 here for the Trojans. Renzo will go to the top. Backs are in the eye. Behind the quarterback, Justice. Going to go with the quarterback, or I'm sorry, fullback give. Picks up maybe one. Good job by the Loyalsock Lancers. Obviously, they got to tighten up in those trenches.
Yes, they do, because the team's going to rely on them to stop Troy from scoring. Obviously, that's the name of the game, but their defense has been doing a great job tonight containing that high explosive offense.
They really have, and they've had a couple of big stops. Holding them to that field goal was great. So like we said, Dre, they're getting out-muscled, out-run, but they're only down 3 points. That time, ouch, a little bit of a breakdown as Clayton Smith gets to the 40-yard line. Just like that, Dre.
And we don't see any flags on the field, Jamie.
Nope.
So nice productive play there for Troy.
That wasn't much of a hole. Somehow he just slithered his way through, and he really busts it. And, man, picks up a nice first down for Troy. They just eat away at you, man.
Yeah, the patience right there. That's another element to his game. Looking good.
Backs are in the eye. Going to give it to Clayton again. This time Clayton runs into all kinds of maroon jerseys. Picks up 2 on his forward progress. Clock will continue to run. 9:44 in counting here in the third quarter. Again, Troy's on top, 10-7. They take their time, too. They go at their own pace.
I was going to say they stick to their motto. They know what works best for them. And nice ground game. Pound the ball.
Renzo goes to the top. 2nd down 8. Fullback give. Goes in between the tackles, stretches it out to the outside, maybe picks up 1, but good defense.
Yeah, big stop on 2nd down. And obviously, when the defenders are making plays on 1st and 2nd down, it gives them more of a nice approach on 3rd down. So let's see what the backers and the linemen can do. I'd imagine Troy might run the ball, but you never know.
Got to give some love to number 65, Ryan Thompson. Great kid for Loyalsock with the stop. Pitches it. Clayton. He's got some running room. He's going to get to the outside. Now he's cutting it across the field. We'll see if Davion can get him. Glunt comes out of nowhere, clocks him, but not after he gains another 40 yards. Wow.
And that's tough because it looked like the corner had the outside contained, but Clayton just wiggled around the edge, got down the sideline, cut it back, and shout out to Ryan Glunt for saving a touchdown. Good hustle.
Big run again by Clayton. We've been calling his number quite a bit. Takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal from right around the 9. Fullback, give, gets inside the 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Nice play that time by number 15, David Boring. That's a great name.
It's a few times he's come up tonight, made some big plays for the Lancers. Good job, good effort. Now let's see if the Lancers can get a big stop down here inside the 10.
Yeah, Troy is really, really moving that football, going at their own pace. You know, some big-time running plays, and they're impressive, Dre. Full house backfield. Quarterback behind center. Gives it to the up man, and he is stood up right at the line of scrimmage kudos to number 25. Believe that is Kavanaugh.
Yes, it is.
Size tough, 6 foot, 185, just a junior. We had that conversation off the air about Kavanaugh. There's a bunch of them around. Maybe they're related, I don't know.
Well, it's early in the third quarter. This is a huge stand for Loyalsock right here, down by 3.
3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Full house backfield. Going to go with the tailback. Jerval, weak shoulder wraps him up for a loss.
And sorry, Jamie. When the team needs him, he's always there to be found.
Just textbook. Fights off the block, and I'll tell you, that guy, he's just so fun.
He got his arms around the running back, and I don't think he was letting go.
And they're going to go for the field goal again. Now, this is a little trickier than this time because that ball is on that left hash.
Now stay on sides. There we go.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Another 3 points for the Trojans. It's so nice to have a high school kicker.
Yeah. A huge stand again for Loyalsock defense. They're doing a great job keeping them in the game. Shout out to them.
I agree. So timeout on the field. This is the high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
And a high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live. Jamie Smetzer along with Dre Lewis. Dre, I ain't going to lie to you, it is cold. 16,
we got
13 to 7. See, I'm even skipping 3.
We got that high school football weather now here in October.
As we got another squib kick out of bounds. The ball's going to go out right around the 35. This is just entertaining just watching that kickoff.
And I mentioned earlier, I was curious if that's what they do every time or they just wanted to prevent Loyalsock's athletes from getting the ball. But
and it's smart.
I think they do it every time.
Yep.
Now, Loyalsock's got to come up with a big drive here. They got to put some points on the board. Although they're down by 6, it'd be a nice momentum changer to get Loyalsock Lancers in the end zone.
Or just get a little bit of confidence, get a little bit of mojo, get a little more emotion.
Right.
Because they're definitely kind of wheeling, and this is a type of game that Troy just loves. Time of possession, running the football, doing their thing, nothing fancy.
In the turnover battle, Jamie, I think that's something to note. Loyalsock 2 turnovers, Troy 0.
Jet sweep, Nas Smith. Going to try to cut it upfield, and nice defense by the Troy Trojans. They were not fooled whatsoever.
No, they were not, and they were all eager to get some contact on the defenders.
Look at that pursuit there on the replay. I mean, they're just white
jerseys
shirts everywhere.
I was going to say the same thing. They're everywhere, Jamie.
And then the big 5, that can't be fun. The nose tackle brings you down.
I wonder what their coach said at halftime because Troy seems fired up and ready to play.
Bauman's in the gun. Going to go with Davion. Davion picks up a nice gain. Nice tackle that time. As you love to see the sportsmanship. Everybody helping each other up. Yes, your competitors and everything like that, but pretty cool. 3rd down and short.
Big 3rd down here for the Lancers.
This is a big 3rd down. 5:22 and counting. Davion gets knocked down. He is going to be short of that 1st down marker. Close, but a yard short.
I think if I'm the Lancers right here, Jamie, I think I got to take the chance and go for it. Defense has been playing well. You're down by 6. You don't want to give the ball back to Troy.
So 4th and short. They're going from the shotgun.
Offense still in the field.
It's going to go with Davion, and Davion just gets smacked and didn't fool anybody. They knew number 1 was going to get the ball, and we got some guys that are definitely banged up. And, yeah, tough to block that number 50, man.
Man, he's all over the field.
No, he's the real deal. And I kind of joked with Chris Massey at halftime. I think there's a couple of folks listening up in the northern tier because I didn't have 1 or 2 people. I had 3 people come up and tell them how to pronounce their name. Got our injury on the field. Let's go ahead and give some love to the Rodarmal Insurance Agency. Just down the road, actually. You know, Westminster Drive. Great family. They love their high school sports. They do a lot for the area. Rennie's the man, and the 2 boys, they're kind of my age, and they do a lot of the outdoorsy things. They're kind of my chums, but they do it all over there at the Rodarmal Insurance Agency. Great people. Give them a call for all of your insurance needs.
Shout out to Rennie.
Rennie's a good dude, man.
And also, we noted this before, they sponsor some baseball teams in the local baseball leagues here, so very thankful for that. Rennie Rodarmal.
They've been doing it for a long time, Dre. Long time.
Probably longer than I've been around.
Yeah. So, Nick, it looks like we got an injury timeout. Let's go ahead and take a quick timeout as well. High school football game of the week.
FastMaz Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done. Improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints. All ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMaz.
And welcome back to the township. The injured player was Ethan French. Hopefully he's okay. Nevertheless, turnover and downs. Troy's going to take over 1st and 10 from the Sock 46. A lot of penalty flags, man. Was that your reaction? They're not showing us, but you kind of had like one of those things, oh my gosh, I just forgot to do something, look. And it's, yeah. It just seemed that they were all just lined up wrong. So that's definitely cheating. That's a 5-yard penalty. Going to move them back 1st and 15 with 4:40 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
I think they got something up their sleeves. They were so eager to get the play off.
As they're going to go with the tailback pitch. Clayton. He hits that hole hard. He's quick, he's fast, he's strong. He's a good football player.
He is, and he did get a couple yards on that play, Jimmy, but the defender, the cornerback, did a great job of coming up. He took on the block, and he made the tackle, number 7 for the Lancers.
That's Will Burdett, and I'll tell you, he does a nice job. He's almost kind of that monster back or like a second safety of some sort, but really stretched it out nice. Tight formation for Troy, just 1 wide receiver. Going to go with the quarterback keeper, gets into the secondary, makes a couple people miss, and oh no. He's going to waltz in for a touchdown as no official word yet.
Now, Jamie, it looked like okay, and there's the call.
Man,
They
delayed.
signal touchdown, but I think for a second he might have lost that ball before he crossed the pylon.
It's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll get a good pickup here on the IPT Sports replay. But, wow, what a play. Makes a couple mans miss. Looks like Davion got tripped up, but I agree with you. Watch that football. He reaches. Well, now he gets across the pylon. Yeah.
Nice play. Justice, justice, justice.
Justice.
I like it.
I got that pronunciation too, and then I was just like, okay.
Well, that was a great play and great effort all around for Troy. The Lancers have got to respond here coming up. Down
touchdown with 3:53 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As it looks like the Trojans will go for 2. I like it. Full house backfield. Going to go, and he's going to walk in.
Untouched. Number 7.
Clayton, he can play. Not much mojo. We're going to step out with the score, 21-7. Troy is on top. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
I don't think so, no. Dre, you asked a great question. Troy does not have any turnovers, and I do not think so. They're playing a really good football game. 3:53 left to go here in the third quarter. They're up 21-7. Short kick. Burdette takes it. Going to get to the 42-yard line, but hey, great field position. Loyalsock, you got to do something with it.
Yeah, they got to look to put some points here on the scoreboard this possession. Halfway through the third quarter, they got to just show some life and stick together. They've been doing a good job tonight so far, so just keep it there.
They switched some jerseys. It looked like Cy Kavanaugh was putting on a lineman number, so maybe he's in there to do some blocking. First down. Nice hands, Clarkey, but nowhere to go. Picks up maybe 2.
There's the biggest punter in District 4.
He is.
And that's only his first catch tonight. Let's see if they can try to utilize him in the middle of the field a little bit.
I am impressed with this Troy defense. You said it before the game started. They only give up 4 points a game, and I see why. Davion trying to make something happen, spins. He's only going to pick up 2. Going to bring up a third down, and we will call it 6.
A long 6.
It is.
Like, huh? It's interesting how every yard, sometimes they seem longer than the average yard. But this is a big play for Loyalsock's offense here, Jamie.
Just really can't get anything going, Dre. No mojo.
And they brought Glunk behind center here in the shotgun and the Wildcat. So if we see what we saw earlier, we should know what to expect.
As he's going to run off the left-hand side, and definitely Troy had that sniffed out. Renzo comes up to make the stop. Going to bring up 4th down and short, maybe 2.
Now this is a situation that they were faced with earlier when they decided to go for the 4th and 2, roughly midfield.
As it looks like there's some confusion. They're going to send Jerval Weeks Schuler to the top. Glunk is also up top.
15 on the play clock.
Going from the shotgun. Hill is in the backfield. Going to go quarterback keeper. Nice run that time by Bauman. Great play fake, and that was very, very well done, young man.
By the sophomore, Nate Bauman. Good job. And
great
that was just
play
a great read. Way to pull the ball back and get the first down for your team. Good job.
Huge first down.
Now let's see if the momentum can change here for the Lancers as they hope to get it get on the scoreboard, I should say.
Same formation, and oh man, we got a fumble on the field, and it looks like Troy is going to take over. That was just not a very good snap, and turnover. Ouch.
And those are hard to overcome.
They really, really are. You finally got something good going, and just like that, boom, Troy gets the ball. Got to play some defense right here.
They're only down 14, believe it or not. You know, it's.
I know.
It seems like.
I know. You can hear a pin drop in this stadium. Full house, backfield. No, they got 12. I was going to say, how do they do that? How do they got 3 guys in the backfield when they get, they had like 14 dudes out there, right?
They have. There's 12 on the field. Good count. And maybe that's why we're seeing a bunch of flags. They got 12 guys out there.
No wonder they're up by 14.
No, good job, PIAA. Good job, PIAA.
So, seriously, they had double tight ends, had 2 wide receivers, and they also had a wishbone. Like, that can't be possible. 5-yard penalty.
Hey, it's worth a try, right?
It is. Going to bring up 1st and 15 from the 46-yard line. 1:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback under center, run right up the middle. Glunk is going to probably take him down right at the 15-yard line, but oh man, Clayton Smith taking over.
I know we said it before, Jamie, but he is good. Patience, and patience. And he hits the hole. Way to protect the football, coming through with the defenders, and he's had a big night tonight for Troy.
Troy's going to take a timeout and just kind of talk things over. No, I'm sorry. Loyalsock is going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. This is the high school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
High school football game of the week right here on Web Weekly Live. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. Troy's the real deal.
They are, Jamie. I see why their defense is just so strong.
Tough. And they just run the ball and just beat it's just not fair. As a little bit of the curse. Got a muffed snap. That's the only time that we've kind of stopped them. It's going to be no gain, maybe a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11 from the 14-yard line. 1:10 and counting now here in the 3rd quarter. Sock needs a stop. Full house backfield. Going to go with Clayton Smith. Waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Can we add explosive to his resume?
He's very good.
Patient, strong, explosive.
He is very good.
Man.
Here's a replay. As he said, hits a hole and just walks in. There's basically not much going on there for the Lancers.
And Troy does a great job of blocking downfield, Jamie.
They do. And the kick is up. The kick is good, so that will make the score 28-7 with 55 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is a high school football game of the week.
FastMaz Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done. Improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transition with sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMaz.
Welcome back. High school football game of the week here in Loyalsock. Loyalsock trails 28-7. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be no penalty because it actually touched the offensive player. In between the timeout there, Dre, both you and I, we recognize, holy smokes, Troy. It's not like they have a lot of people, but they're loud across the way.
I think they brought their whole community with them.
Could have been. It sounded like it at least.
It looks like they got a marching band, maybe 2 marching bands, some cheerleaders, a lot of parents, a lot of families, and they're rocking over there on the far side of the stadium.
1st and 10 here for the Lancers. They need to find something quick. Bauman's going to throw it. Finds a man. That is Glunk. Finally, he gets a chance to do something.
And that's a nice play on 1st down, picking up the chains to keep them moving. And nice ball by Bauman. And maybe we see that a little bit more.
He was well covered as well as, you know, this Troy team, they're tough. Their defense is so good. Bauman is in the gun. He's got Davion behind him with the fullback. Interesting snap. Ball is up in the air. Going to throw it for Jerval. Oh, incomplete. And I thought he had it. We're going to have to see that. Hopefully Nick grabbed that. But wow. Guy just even check this out. Watch this on the screen. Oh, good defense.
Great defense.
That's Renzo.
He looks like he was out there on the basketball court going up for a rebound right there.
I know. I'm licking my chops. Davion. Ever since, okay, Davion's going to have his yards, but kudos to Troy. They have really held him in check because remember, first play of the game, he went 55 yards. Ever since then, he's really had a
He's probably
tough time.
gained 55 yards total since then. So Troy's been doing a great job. I think that defensive line up front for Troy is just working really hard.
Going to stop the clock, making a substitution. It looks like one of the Troy Trojans was banged up a little bit. How would you like to be the center on Loyalsock and going against number 50 all night? It's not fair.
I don't think I like it at all.
As he gets double teamed this time.
There's a lot of room up the sideline.
Bauman going to throw. It is incomplete. He had a couple of guys open, but unfortunately just couldn't connect. The attendant receiver that time was Clark.
Just a tough play. But as he gets older and gets more experience, he'll know it's 3rd down. There's some room to work with on the side of the field, but great effort trying to get his receiver the ball right there.
So 8 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Punting situation for the Lancers as we got some late substitutions coming in. Good snap. Brennan Clark. End over end. Ball's going to bounce.
We know if he gets a chance, he's going to get it.
And that's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter as we got flags all over the place. We'll have to see what's going on here. Kind of getting a little chippy out there, and no reason to. So as of now, the ball is at the 38-yard line. It is the end of the 3rd quarter, but we're going to keep it here until we figure out what's going on with that multitude of flags, Drake. I'm counting 4 flags.
I wonder if they're going to get the guy for a personal foul. Maybe.
I think both of them were, you know, a guy from Loyalsock. There was a guy maybe from Troy.
Chipping.
Yeah. So we'll see. They're definitely taking their time. Getting their money's worth. I really don't know what the discussion is all about.
I can only think maybe a personal foul, double personal fouls. They might offset. There's one personal foul.
Personal foul against Loyalsock.
Is he ejected?
Yeah. Dead ball. Personal foul.
So, okay.
Against.
Are they going to throw him out on the other side, maybe?
I don't know.
So it looked like 2 personal fouls.
And they gave you the old ejection, so I'm sure Coach Van Fleet's going to be like, what the heck's going on? What do we got? As he's pretty upset. And
rightfully so.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So that's a heated discussion. I ain't going to lie to you, Dre. And I think Coach Van Fleet just wants the guy who called the penalty, like, hey, explain to me, what did he do?
And it was tough to see because on that punt, they were on the far side of the field with a lot of those white jerseys there on the sideline. But to think 2 personal fouls and only 1 ejection, I'd be a little upset. But now, do the penalties offset then too, also moving forward?
I don't know.
We'll keep our eyes on the field.
Yeah, I don't think they know either. Van Fleet's very, very, very upset. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Nick. Let's go ahead and take a timeout, and we'll hopefully we'll sort this out. High school football game of the week. We'll be right back.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
And high school football game of the week, and we're still sorting out this mess. Let's give some more love, Biters. Can't say enough about Biters family. Good people. They do a lot for the community. Also, Biters, the store, it's great. It's like Walmart on steroids. Furniture, mattress, they got everything. And then also you got to give some love to the Road Armor Insurance Agency. Dre, without those two, Biters and Road Armor, there's no way that we can be doing this, and really kudos to those guys. So folks, if you get a chance, you see Rennie, you see folks from the Biters, make sure you say thank you, because without them we would not be able to bring you high school football action each week. And they're still talking about it. Dre, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. You made your call. Let's get going here. Because even Troy's coaching staff is like, what's the deal? What's wrong?
I think they're ready to go. Maybe we'll have to play rock, paper, scissors, Jamie, and the loser will go down there on the field and figure out what's going on.
So they haven't officially said, hey, it's the end of the quarter either. So that's just kind of the major confusion.
Well, Jamie, we might learn a few things from tonight's game after this.
No one.
Well, Coach isn't happy with that white hat.
Justin, he's pretty fired up. That guy is awful.
You know, and he's a player's coach. It's good to see him,
great.
Fighting for his team just like they fight for him.
He is great.
A lot of those players, they love Coach Van Fleet. He does a great job, and he's been at Loyalsock for a couple years now. But now the attention will have to switch back to football.
Just not a. I'll go on the record as saying this. It wasn't very not. Guys, no, I won't say anything because I usually get in trouble. I see a lot of these guys at Wegmans, and I'm going to plead the fifth on this. Good job, guys.
You know who I saw at Wegmans today, Jamie?
Who's that?
Myself.
Nice, man. Well done.
I got me a nice old-fashioned assorted sub today for lunch.
Yeah.
That was pretty delicious.
So they are going to march it off. Personal foul, ejection.
But now they got so now they're going to walk him back. So they do offset, but I don't think I've ever seen the official walk forward 15 yards and turn around and walk back another 15. But
he just did.
Yeah.
I think we got it on camera. Hopefully he does it again. No, now he's walking. Oh, man. No, I mean, man, I could have told you that. I'm not very good at math, but, you don't have to do that. So all that being said, I think that was the end of the third quarter, Dre.
Yes.
And now we're into the fourth quarter as
we better wait an extra 30 seconds before we say the fourth quarter started.
There we go, 1st and 10.
All right, we are back.
1st and 10. Wow. One wide receiver go to the top, backs, running hard, and he's hit and met after picking up 5 yards. That is Clayton Smith again. Good blocking up front, but much better tackling that time by Loyalsock.
Yes, they did, and they made sure to get a couple guys on the runner. Good job. Way to gang tackle, because you can't let him hit the outside.
Troy's on top. 28-7. Fourth quarter. 2nd down in 5. Tight formation. Fullback give, falls forward. Going to be short of that 1st down, but he does fall into 3.
And that's a positive play for Troy. I think they'll be happy with that all day.
All day.
It's not an explosive play, but it's a positive play.
They've been doing it all day. The quarterback, Justice, he kind of, after every play, if you notice, Dre, he'll run all the way over to his coach, and his coach will tell him the next play. It's pretty neat.
Just look at the patience. There's no rush here at all. Maximize every time, second off the clock.
Play clock is down to 5. Going to go with the fullback give. He's going to be stuck at the line of scrimmage. Gets kind of a good Loyalsock spot. He's going to be short. So it's 4th and 1.
And I don't think they're sending the punt team on the field right now.
I don't think so either. You find that number 50, Big Mason, and you run right behind him.
If Loyalsock can get a stop right here, you're talking about, man, a chance to make an impact in the game. Here we go.
4th and short. Justice is in no hurry. Quarterback sneak up the middle, and he's going to get it and then some. 1st down, Troy.
And Jamie, Justice is only a junior, but I'll tell you what, he looks like a 5th-year senior out there controlling this offense. He's paying attention to the play clock. He knows what's around him, and he can run too.
We got another injured Lancer. Looks like number 43. That is Davion Rice. He's going to check out, and the training staff's going to take a good look at him.
We don't have time of possession up here with us offhand, but I know one thing. Loyalsock's defense has been on the field a lot tonight.
Good point. 1st and 10. Going to pitch it.
There's the patience.
And he kicks it to another gear. Davion. Oh, jeez, that's a big hit. That's a big hit.
I think it's a frustration hit, too. You know, being on defense, you're allowed to make some physical contact. Way to take advantage of that.
Clayton Smith, yes.
The patience again, Jamie.
And watch this hit. Ouch. Man, both guys. I think Davion actually got the worst of it.
They call a flag.
Looks like it.
Oh, we missed it.
These guys are great.
Well, hey.
Well, we're homers. We'll take it. We'll take that one.
But gotta be careful. But there's another holding there for Troy. And if they've had one flaw tonight, Jamie, it would be the penalties.
They've had a few penalties. You're right. So that's a 10-yard hold. And it's going to be 1st down, and we will call it 20. That's a big penalty. Like you said, instead of being inside of your own 10-yard line, now it's 1st and a long ways. 1 wide receiver to the top. 3, full house backfield. Davion still on his feet. Look at him run and lumber. The big fella, Davion Landon.
As Chris Berman would say, rumbling,
He
tumbling, stumbling.
Look at him just carry 3, 4, 5.
And hold the ball.
So he picked up 19 yards. 2nd down and 1.
And it's tough. Loyalsock's defense, they've been doing a good job, but I think, you know, the wear and tear from Troy dominating the possession of the clock is starting to pay off right here.
Full house backfield again. Going to go with Davion, and he's going to go to the outside. He picks up the 1st down, spins, and he is tough to bring down. These guys just keep on going. It doesn't matter if it is Smith or Landon. Tough to bring down.
And Landon, the lone senior in the backfield, he's been doing a good job all night, complimenting his team.
Big,
nice
strong
run.
guy. And I'll tell you what, he does a heck of a job blocking as well. He's the complete old-fashioned fullback.
Old Henry Hanoski.
Yes.
You got to remember him, right?
Oh, yes. 8:20 and counting. Shoe fits, wear it. Keep running it up the middle with the fullback. And he picks up another 5, 6 yards.
And you noted this aim earlier, Jamie, that with their quarterback coming in to get the plays, normally we see a lot of signals being thrown in from the sideline, and Troy's very old school right here.
It is old school. And I'll tell you, they haven't done a lot with that option. They had some success with it. Quarterback is very, very good. Justice, great ball control, ball skills. But like you said, 13 seconds on the play clock. He is in no hurry. Stutter steps. Gets close to that 1st down. It all depends on that stop, but they are definitely in a nice rhythm.
And another thing, I think I've only seen Troy run about 5, 6 different plays.
Simple.
You know?
Yep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No. And, yeah, I don't know about you, but I got goosebumps. It's chilly. They're going to say it's a 1st down, so they're going to move those chains. The clock will stop until they get everything set. As Troy will get to the line of scrimmage. There goes the winding of the clock. Clayton going to run right up the middle for a touchdown. Untouched, no flags, touchdown. Troy, they're for real.
We can say his name again. Number 7, Clayton Smith, the sophomore, has put on a show tonight here in Loyalsock Stadium.
Just a sophomore.
Man, he's.
Is that what it says on my?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had to look at it 3 times.
That's
5'10",
legit.
170 sophomore, Clayton Smith. He's a total package, Jamie. He's explosive. He has patience. He's a hard runner.
He is good. Here comes the point after. Justice kicks it up, and it is good. So with 7:08 left to go here in the 4th quarter, Troy's on top, 35-7. We'll be right back after these messages.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
High school football game of the week. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. Dre, yes, there's a rumor. There's a rumor why I'm missing 40-20. 20-point lead over Southern Columbia in the 4th quarter. It could happen.
That's nuts. And I saw Dr. Massey's Twitter
earlier
before the game.
He's bragging about it. He was bragging about it at halftime.
Shout out to Doc. It said Southern Columbia was on a 93-game win streak.
That's insane. Nas Smith going to try to make something happen. Troy does a nice job getting down there, running into their lanes. Loyalsock will take over. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Good return there by Nas. For the first time, they actually kicked it deep.
Yes, it was. I was going to mention, we haven't called his name many times tonight, but Nas Smith, he's a great football player. He's a great athlete also.
Heck of a baseball player. So 1st and 10 here for Loyalsock, who with 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter definitely need to get something going here. Davion Smith gets to the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to get much at all.
Those gaps are closing so fast.
Quick. Look at the big fella.
And something to note, Jamie, I know the score is 35-7, but I'll say this, that it doesn't represent how close this game has been.
No. I would say here in the second half, definitely all Troy. 2nd down and 9. Low snap. Double pump. Bump. Going to throw it up in the air. It is intercepted. And he fell down. And good thing for Loyalsock because there was a lot of green turf in front of him.
With a couple blockers.
Yes.
And it's just been a tough night for the Lancers. They've been battling hard, though. So let's just stay in the game. You know, don't give up.
So that time, Bauman dropped back to pass, try to find Jerval, and never saw the safety. Safety came over and was just kind of playing center field. Another turnover for the Lancers. 1st and 10 here for the Trojans, and I ain't going to lie, they're going to run the football.
Absolutely. And that is 35-7 mercy rule here in high school football. Is that 35 points where they keep the clock moving?
I think so. Okay. I think so. Yeah.
So not just there yet.
Full house backfield. I'm going to give it to their fullback, and look at that guy run. He's going to run all the way to, might be enough for the 1st down. He's right around the 47-yard line. Looks like he's going to be just short. 2nd down and short. That's Damian Landon.
You know his number, right?
Yeah.
43.
It's crazy. Full house backfield again. Justice under center. He's going to give it to the tailback, and wow, look at that Smith kid run on his feet, still on his feet, and he is finally down at the 25-yard line. No flags. Clayton Smith. Trey, that was another impressive run.
He's just a great football player, Jamie, and I know we said this, but
good.
Only a sophomore. It just feels like he's been around the game for so long.
He's got to be a redshirt sophomore. You didn't get my joke. We were talking about I can't say redshirt sophomore. True freshman? What? 1st and 10 for Troy. Davion.
He's hit that time.
He is. Picks up 2. The clock will continue to run. 5:19 and counting here in the 4th quarter. The Trojans are rolling. And it looks like the big fella's going to have to go out for a play, maybe. Look at the size difference. I mean, I'm sure number 53, he's a heck of a football player. But
he's no Mason.
That kid's a monster.
Man, I'm curious to see follow him along the rest of the season.
Yes,
where he ends up.
definitely.
That's a good kid.
And he is a nice kid. He's helping everybody up, and good boy. 2nd down and 8. Smith. Stutter steps. Smith going to walk in for another Trojan touchdown.
Clayton Smith.
Yeah, he's having a banner night, and it'll be interesting tomorrow to see how many yards he has.
And it's just I'm just so blown away with his patience, how
his
he's able
patience,
to just
his vision,
stop and move and wiggle through those defenders.
He's fast, he's strong. As the quarterback, Justice, will try the point after. Kick is up, kick is good. He's a pretty good kicker. He's got 2 field goals on the night. So with 4:49 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It is all Troy. Troy's up 42-7. High school football game of the week.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Welcome back, Loyalsock Township. Jamie Spencer, Dre Lewis. Dre, just got a little love from my folks out in California. I know that is so Chachi-ish, or, give a shout out to my mom. No, they're in California.
They say California love.
As Nas is trying to go back and forth and just look at the pursuit. Troy is going to be a tough out.
They are. And
they are good.
I'm not going to lie. When I walked in, I only saw about 30, 40 guys. And
you're totally right.
Yeah,
I mean, you look, it's like a small, but these guys, they're a unit.
They play well together, and I think they're all out there for one another, which makes a big difference.
Amen to that.
They also have a lot of weapons. We've seen multiple guys.
Their defense is legit.
Well, let's look at their schedule, Jamie. In the first game, they lost 20-0, then they won 12-0, 35-7, 35-0, and 21-0.
And play action. Bauman's going to keep it. He's going to run, and he is knocked down. That's a big hit. And you were right. That clock will now continue to run. It's 42-7. Bauman, tough night. And again, it's just one of those things. Hey, Loyalsock, everybody's an expert. Everybody knows what plays to call and everything. Hey, you got to regroup. You got to regroup, boys. The season's about halfway done, but, a talented football team, they got to find a way.
Yeah, you said earlier, they play a tough schedule.
Oh, ridiculous how tough it is.
But in the end, that makes it better in the long term.
Yep.
So if Loyalsock can string together a couple wins after this, they can turn around their program here headed into playoffs. They are a good team, Jamie.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. And again, backup quarterback, not saying that Baum is not doing a bad job or anything like that, and it's hard. Each week you're playing against some studs. Bauman going to keep it. Going to sidestep. Gets to the... And we got a late flag. That guy out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on there.
It was far away from the ball, so I'm curious if there was something was said to a player or maybe the official.
Yeah, holding. Oh, man. It was 40, whatever.
Now, Jamie, I don't like to complain about flags too much because I understand PIAA is out there doing their job. But from where that official threw the flag, those two players are 50 yards away from the ball.
They have nothing to do with the game. Nor the only thing is you just move them back.
Then it stops the mercy rule clock.
Yep. I mean, even the chain gang doesn't know what the heck's going on.
They look confused, huh? All right, guys.
But here's a weird thing. It's 1st and 10. Bauman going to drop back, going to throw, has a man, and he gets knocked down, and it looks like they're going to call pass interference. The intended receiver that time was number 16, Gage Patterson. My man, Gage. He's a good kid.
Is he a Loyalsock kid or Newman?
Oh, yeah.
Loyalsock. Okay, nice,
Yep. Just, good family. Known them for a long, long time. And little Gage, just watching him grow. He's a good hoopster.
I know it's football season, but how's the Newman basketball going so far? You guys starting practicing?
A little bit. A lot of these guys are, playing some football and a lot of guys playing soccer, but at the same time, It's fun. We're in the gym a couple nights a week, and I enjoy it. Gets in the way of fishing sometimes, but I still enjoy it, Dre.
I know.
Now they're good boys.
Do you eat your fish that you catch ever?
No,
never. Always throw them back?
Always throw them back. Catch and release.
Copied that.
1st and 10. And a quick
Nice
throw
pass.
across the middle. Nas Smith. That a boy, Nas. Nas gets some positive yards. Clock will stop it.
I think Nas has just been waiting patiently to get his chance.
Yep.
Nice catch. Nice route, buddy.
Well, they stopped the clock there, and now they'll let her roll. Bauman. They throw it to Davion Hill. Davion picks up a couple of blocks, and then he'll get out of bounds to stop the clock. Maybe a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd down and 1.
Smart to get out of bounds. He avoids a hit and stops the clock.
Well, now the clock's running, so I don't know. I just that. 2nd down and short.
They got magic going on the scoreboard.
Now they're going to say it's an automatic 1st down. So I'm sorry, Dre. I just kind of it's funny. Bauman, play action, throws across the middle. He's got Clarkey wide open. Great play fake, great throw. Good hands, Brennan. And he's going to be down inside the 5-yard line, but great pitch and catch.
Great play call.
Use that big fella a little more.
Absolutely. I'm sure he wants the ball. He's a big target, number 88.
Huge.
A nice play, back
Brennan
to back.
Clark. And I say this about a lot of kids, but he's a great kid. Hill going to run in. Touchdown, Davion Hill. So a little redemption that time. Davion Hill, it's been a long night, but he gets into the end zone.
It's nice to see Loyalsock go downfield and get a nice drive to put some points up on the board before the game.
I agree. It was a long, tough night. Just maybe wasn't their night. As the point after, that's Evan Anderson with the quarterback Nathan Bauman. He will hold. Brennan Clark, the snapper. Oh, come on. As we got another whistle. And it's offsides against Troy. That's going to move them, half a distance. And then look at Van Fleet. He gave the official a Care Bear stare. It told him to decline it. All right, we'll try it again here, Drake. Good snap, good hold, and kick is up, and the kick is good. Well done, Evan. So, the score, 42-14, 147 left to go here in the 4th quarter. High school football game of the week from Loyalsock.
FastMaz Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done. Improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMaz.
And welcome back to Loyalsock Township. 147 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Troy Trojans on top, 42-14, Dre. And like you said, kudos to Loyalsock. Found a way to get some points.
Absolutely, Jamie. Just good not to give up there. You know, get some more reps, get
That's-
some points on the board.
Got some kids hustling there on special teams. That is number 40. Blake Phillips hustling down there and getting his name in the paper. Well, that's when the paper had like a weekend, Saturday edition, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I went to go buy a newspaper today, and the store told me they don't even sell them anymore.
Final score.
Ding, ding.
Just-
140
Yeah.
left to go.
Then I tried to go to Sun Gazette online, and I got to pay to read the articles.
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. So 1st and 10 for the Troy Trojans. It's hard to see, but it looks like we got a lot of clean white shirts in there. So I'm just going to say I think they put some subs in, Dre.
And that's nice.
We got a backup quarterback going to run with the fullback, number 14.
Evan Woodward.
Finally, a name we could say.
A freshman.
Beautiful.
Good to see, Jamie. These guys work hard all practice, so it's nice to see them out on the field and get some meaningful reps.
We got a number 3 out there as well, and he's not in our program. 54 seconds and counting, 4th quarter. Going to go with the tailback give. That is number 1, Charles Oldrock. Another freshman, 5'7", 145.
Nice. Valuable minutes right here for these young guys. It's good to see. Their teammates are on the sideline cheering them on. That's always impressive.
That is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of seniors, and yeah, I'm going to be following this Troy team. 3rd down, short. Going to pitch it, Olkrod, and he gets smacked hard that time by Nas Smith. And, brother, that's going to do it. And congratulations to the Troy Trojans. If you're a Loyalsock Lancer, hey, you got to find a way to regroup. And, you know, both teams played hard. Troy, man, impressive. They're going to be all right.
Just a big difference of halves tonight, Jamie.
True.
Going into halftime, we're at 10-7, and something to note, Troy scored a touchdown on every possession in the second half, and when you're that on fire, it's hard to cool down.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Thanks again, to the Rhode Armel Insurance Agency. You know, it's going to be kind of tough, but you almost have to pick one guy. Very tough to do, so we'll probably pick 2 for the Troy Trojans. And, yeah, it was a bunch of guys that were playing well. First and foremost, I'm going to give a little love to number 7, Clayton Smith. He was dynamic. He was so good running that football. Good pace, good vision. He had a lot of yards,
Yes,
and I
he
can't
did.
wait to see how many he ended up with. He was a very good guy. And also, I think, well, a little bit of a curveball. Usually the big uglies, I like to call them, up front, don't get a whole lot of love. But that number 50, Mason Oomped, I'm sorry, he's been butchering his name all night. He can play. Division One, you know, maybe Division One AA, or, you know, kind of like the Villanova, Bucknell type of gig. And he was very, very good, and he was a difference maker. And he's a good football player. Troy's got a heck of a team.
Yes, well, 1, they have a heck of a team, and 2, Mason is a great football player. I can imagine wherever he goes, he's like what I like to call a program guy, where he can fit right into a system and make some plays. Shout out to Troy for playing a nice game. Shout out to the Lancers for not giving up there and fighting through. And Jamie, I appreciate doing another game with you.
Now, how about it? Hey,
fun.
next week we got to start dressing a little warmer. This is ridiculous. But, yeah, for the whole entire crew, it was a fun night here in the township. Unfortunately, it didn't go the Loyalsock's way. Troy comes out on top. Final score, final time, we'll go ahead and do it here. Troy, 42, Loyalsock, 14. Everybody have yourselves a great week. We'll see you soon.